It's like, oh no, I'm a criminal.
Wait, did I do it? Yeah, I did.
I'm a black.
Welcome back.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
That's why I love like starting without telling you, because sometimes you just say some shit and I'm just like, okay, welcome back to the show.
No, next time we're gonna come here and it's not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna stare at you.
I'm just
gonna stare at you.
And I'm like, why are you staring at me? And then you're gonna say what I'm like, alright, welcome back.
Then I'm not saying shit for the rest of the show because I'm not gonna be there.
So it's just gonna be like me, like, alright, so I'm gonna minimize Audacity, open up Fruity Loops, and just keep working on music the whole time.
Or it can be the One Artist, One Mic podcast.
Special episode.
It's just Walter.
Yeah. So how you been, big boy?
Pretty good, you know. Almost got hit by a train and had to climb over a train. That was, you know, pretty fun experiences right there.
It was fucking hilarious. Okay, so let's dive into that real quick.
Yes, yes, please.
So why do we have to go be around trains?
Well, we were doing a photo shoot. You know, for me, obviously, you don't take pictures of yourself. Self. I'm just at my like in my room, just like snapping these HD selfies. Anyway, so yeah, we go down to Dead Man's Tunnel. This like, you know, little bridge underpass, like under a bridge in downtown Jersey. There's like a tunnel with the train and whatnot.
Yeah. And
yeah, so we're trying to go to a further part of Dead Man's Tunnel, but then at one point, big ass freight train comes out of nowhere, blocks our path. And we're like, oh boy, it's going to be 10 minutes. So we're waiting for this freight train to go by, and then it fucking stops. So we're just like, yo, how long is this shit going to be here? So like, Walt's like, oh yeah, we can just climb over. No, at first he suggested crawling under.
No.
At which point I was like, fuck you.
I said I could crawl under.
I was just like, no, son, fuck you, fuck that. We're not crawling. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and like me, I was just like, yeah, I could just throw my bag over.
I was like,
and
no.
then I'll just crawl under the train.
Just no. Don't be under a fucking train,
and
dumbass.
Then fucking, what is it? And then I climbed over through one of them, and I was like, yeah. You're like, how are we gonna climb it? I was like, just like this. Climbs it, and then go over on the other side. And I just set my bag, and I was like, all right.
You took my bag too.
Yeah.
It was just my bag.
No, I had my book.
Oh, okay, got you.
So then I was like, okay, Pat's gonna have a hard ass time by himself.
Because mind you, like, I'm big. I'm fucking fat.
Yeah.
And also, like, I'm wearing dress pants and a dress shoe. So, like, I can't grip onto anything with my feet at all.
And you also have a giant ass fucking duffel bag.
No, you took the duffel bag.
No, but you also had that. So by yourself, like, you
so
would have had like a hard ass time. So
you
I
took
just
the duffel
took
bag,
it.
yeah.
I fucking was a man and fucking took the shit and gently threw it. Because like it was a bit of a drop, so I was like trying to like get my lowest while hanging on to the dirty ass train, and then I dropped your bag. I was like, all right, let me get off, and then fucking. I set it to the side, and I was just like, all right, Pat, your turn, and you couldn't
get it.
You couldn't lift your leg onto the fucking train. I told you to jump. You couldn't. You didn't want to climb over the one that was an actual ladder.
Because you get when you have to climb, I would be on top of it. When that shit started, and I'm on top of the fucking train.
We had a whole 20 minutes.
We didn't know that. It could have started at any point. My guy.
No, okay, so then we literally walk for like 5-10 minutes. I jokingly went under the train. I was like, hey, Pat, look how easy it is. And you fucking scolded me like you're my dad or some shit. And then like we actually found the train that you somehow managed to
basically it was like the same one that you did, but it had more steps.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just step one, then all the way up. No, like it was like, you know, 2 steps or something. So I was like, okay, I can climb this. I climbed it. Then I was trying to get down from the other side, and that was fucking terrifying.
No, and it was funny because I was explaining it to you. I was like, all right, so like just lift your butt up and then try to pull yourself up. Then you like got up somehow after a while. And then you wanted to cross over, I think, to the other 2 steps because they were on the other train. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Just jump down. And then you were holding on for dear life. Like, you legit let out a whimper. Boy. And I was like, oh no, he's like I was gonna go back to support him. I'm like, oh no, his whole ass is in my face. He smells. He might fall on me. I'm scared. How the fuck is this gonna end? It's either like the train starts and I get hit by like the fucking sidebar or some shit, or I die due to suffocation because you fall on me. Either way, I'm dead, and my camera was gonna be crushed.
Oh god. Well, help.
I was like, oh no. Fucking. Aside from that, like the train still stood there. No, as soon as we hopped off,
like 2 minutes after I hopped off, it started going.
I mean, we were also hearing like the whole time, so I was like, oh no, does that mean it's starting? No, but as soon as you jumped and we started walking back,
I was like, see, if you'd been under the train when that shit happened, how much time would you have had to fucking?
And I'm just like, nosedive, nosedive under the track.
And then, so, yeah, later on, we're coming back, we finished shooting, and we're leaving the Dead Man's Tunnel, and we're going back across. Mind you, like, there's, like, 2 different parts, or, like, there's a part where the train goes in and out, whatever, blah, 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 trains.
Yeah.
And then I bumped into some people I know, so we start talking, and he's like...
Yeah, that low-key freaked me out. I was like, hey, look, a group of people, let's just avoid them. Hey, I know that one guy! I was like, okay, I guess. Then we talked to him, like, oh man, wow. They're like, you know, they were cool, and then they're like...
And then, like, hey... Then he's like, hey, you guys are trying to get past there, right? He's like, yeah, well, the train's coming. Fuck! So we both fucking booked that shit,
well,
right?
I did. I ran.
I was running too, but, like, you know, I'm not fast.
Yeah.
And, you know, 20-pound duffel bag.
Like literally, I already crossed the whole thing. I was like, alright, I'm good. Where's Pat? I turn around and I see you.
The train's coming! The train's coming!
And I'm like, oh no. Either Pat's gonna have to stop or he's gonna have to risk his fucking life. As soon as like I see the corner of the train coming in, I'm like, oh no, Pat's not gonna make it.
I'm running you for the fucking train.
I was like, oh Jesus. And like I thought the train was gonna stop and the conductor was gonna fucking yell at us and shit. I was like,
you know, the thing is, they can't stop that quickly.
True.
They couldn't.
He gets into the tunnel.
It would be like, okay, put it like this: if they could have stopped, they would have stopped.
Yeah.
And once they saw me on the track.
And plus, like, each of those trains has, like, maybe 40 plus carts.
Yeah. So, yeah. He couldn't have stopped in time to keep from hitting me even if he wanted to. Or I'm sure he wanted to. Unless he hates blacks. But
plot twist, it's the fucking driver from the Atlantic City bus. He's like, I thought I got rid of you.
Son,
I left you at Tom's River.
So yeah, I almost died. But
twice.
I mean, the first time was like an almost like
getting hurt.
It was like almost getting hurt, but me like overblowing it to shit.
Yeah.
The second time was like legitimately almost fucking dying.
I was like, oh no. How am I gonna get my money?
You see me throw the phone, my PayPal password,
and I'm just like, alright, lit. Yo, so like, Patrick's mom, so like,
what's his usual password? She doesn't know it.
No, I'm just like, he entrusted me all the money into the bank.
Boy!
I'm a student, I'll put it to good use.
He entrusted you with $20. Shut the fuck up. No, I sent you 25 because I put you through a bit, but you know.
Yeah. That's all I was like. I always find it hilarious whenever like you like I get something from PayPal. It's because it's just the header or the subject line in the fucking email is just you got money. Oh, okay, thanks. Because like I was legit like in the shower and then I just hear pa-ting. I was like, okay, you got money. Cool. Patrick Diamond sent you $25. I was like, okay, cool. Thanks for the extra $5. What's it called? I wrote down here.
Yeah, I've had like a little bit extra money lately, so I'm just like. I'm doing the make it rain.
What about the money
like
you owe
$5.
me? What about the money you owe me?
What money I gave you the Atlantic City money.
No, the $40 you owe me.
$40
because the 8 for Brooklyn, 12 for the Chinese. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
You just took off your shirt and started feeling your stomach. What the fuck? Aside from that, I wrote work stories. One of them that I do remember, like off the top of my head, is there was an old lady that was
who lived in a shoe?
No, if she did, how the fuck? But
It's a big shoe.
No, she's like in like a size 5 shoe. She's like, I'm a tiny old little lady.
I'm Ant-Man's grandma.
It was funny because like it was when I just got into work the other day. God damn! What the fuck? You're just chugging water. What the fuck?
Continue.
I'm sorry that distracted me.
So easily distractible.
But it was this old couple, and they were just like, let's order our shit or whatever. And like a few minutes later, I just hear like like on the outside, I want to talk to the manager. I want to talk to the manager.
Okay.
I was like, oh fuck. I gotta do my job. And so after like, because I was finishing up an order and shit, so I just went out. She's like, hi, are you the manager? Yeah, what's up? There's no soap in the bathroom. Okay. She's like, I see a sign on the bathroom or in the bathroom that says that you check it every 30 minutes. And there's no soap.
Oh boy, maybe it
finished. I was just like, well, maybe it finished within the last 30 minutes. So, don't worry, I'll get some soap for the bathroom just now. And I was just about to leave. She's like, but I also heard a loud bang noise. What was that? And I was just like, someone could have either slammed the male's bathroom door or something fell in the kitchen. Could have been really either. I didn't hear a large bang sound.
Like, I don't understand why you're particularly.
No, we just hide a whole fucking artillery in there, and we were just blowing off a couple rounds. I was like, yo, I want to try this Desert Eagle.
We shoot taco shells in the back.
We have our own mini gun range.
It's all
beep. Oh, damn it!
Okay.
Beep.
Whoops.
Beep.
I said a name.
Beep.
I'm a bad boy.
Okay, fucking. Hey, I got a message. Anyway, that also brings up this thing that I saw that one of our friends posted on her Facebook thingy, regarding like work and shit. It was a video that she shared about what is it? That you can tell people's ethnicities or race based on the tone of their voice.
Oh yeah, code switching. Yeah.
Like, I've already been doing that for, like, fucking years, because, like, I have my regular speak and then what we call the customer voice. Yeah. Which is, wow, hi, how may I help you?
The customer voice is white people voice. That's what
it's literally
it. It's literally just white people voice.
Because I remember, even in my speech class, when I took it at my community college, they were like, yeah, you have to have this certain switch. Because, like, there was this one dude who failed one of his speeches because he literally just went up. It's supposed to be a formal speech, and he just went up, yeah, so, like, my speech on, like, shit, I forgot what my speech was about. But yeah, it's about like thermodynamics, you know what I'm saying? And then my professor just goes like, you didn't have the switch. You just talked like you normally do. I mean, good on you, but you didn't do it right. Essentially.
I had a speech class. She never brought that up.
Well,
she was kind of trash, but...
my professor was like this fucking lawyer in training.
Oh, lovely.
It was funny because I was taking this before I graduated high school, I think. And what's it called? I remember seeing him randomly in a car when I was leaving like the mall, and I was like, "Yo, Professor was Gucci." Me being my fucking dumbass self. And,
sorry, I shared something.
Yeah, and he just looked at me. He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
But it reminds me of this one video where it's like coming in to greet your coworkers, and it's like the lady that the video centered on is obviously like a mixed race lady. She's going into her workplace. She's like, and she sees her black coworker. Yo, what's up? What's good? How you doing?
Hey, yo, what's cool, friend?
Like hey. And bumps into her Latino coworker. Bunch of Spanish exchange, enthusiastic. Mm-hmm. And then her white coworker, hey, what's up? How was your weekend? That's really nice. Okay, but yeah, I'll see you later.
I mean, Obama literally did the same shit. Dude.
Obama had to do the same shit. That's the thing.
No, but that shit was hilarious.
Obama couldn't get by without doing the same shit.
No, I just love it how it's like a group of fucking white, it's like a whole line of white dudes. Hello there, I'm Obama. Hey, how are you doing? And then, like, as soon as he gets to the black guy, what's good, my nigga?
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? How you doing, man?
My nigga. And,
yeah, outside of the whole bombing kids thing, so Obama's pretty cool, but...
Obama's fucking lit. I mean, then again, there's the whole thing with like, but Obama didn't do anything during his presidency.
Sure, yes he did. Otherwise, Trump wouldn't have so much shit to undo.
I mean, true. Did you have anything interesting happen to you at work?
That was me thinking. That was a thinking noise.
So you had to buffer for a second.
Not really. No. Oh, there was almost a fight.
Was there?
One night? Yeah, we told you about it with the Basically, some dude comes in. I just gotten off shift too. It was like one of my few.
Oh yeah, that one.
It was one of my few early shifts, so I'm still staying in the store or whatever. Just chilling for a bit. Some dude comes in. He's like, "Yo," he pays for his food, and then he's like, "Yo, you gave me the wrong change." He's like, I gave you I gave you a 20, and the cashier, she's like, "No, you gave me 5. You gave me 3 5." I know. She's like, "No, you gave me 3 5s. Yeah. You didn't give me a $20 bill." And then he's like, no, you gave me the wrong change. You owe me $5. Where my $5 at? She's like, you didn't give me $20 bill. He's like, yeah, but no, I gave you 4 5s. This is a very switching a story, and this nigga's going like blood for his fucking $5.
For his non-existent 5.
Yeah. And eventually one of his friends come in. He's like, yo, didn't I just have a $20 bill on me? And his friend's like, yo, like I don't think. Let's try
not even his friend wants to help him.
His friend's like, yo, his friend is like mostly on. I can't say names. The cashier's side.
Yeah.
And so the friends is like, like, okay, calm down. Let's, see. And I'm just there, like, and mind you, the dude's escalating. He looks like he's about to walk around the counter. I'm like, oh, fuck, like, I'm not on shift. If he goes behind the counter, I'm gonna have to get up now. Like, I'm not even getting paid to fight this nigga. Like,
yeah, the reminds me of, like, literally today, I was with one of my classmates after we took our finals, and we were both just like, all right, we need to have this last assignment that we need to submit by tomorrow or whatever. So we tried working on it. And I was just like, yo, I'm fucking hungry. She's like, yeah, I'm hungry too. And I jokingly said, let's go to Burger King. So then we went. And I was already just going to come home, eat here in the comfort of my own home. But I was just like, you know what, fuck it. We're technically hanging out. So I ate with her. And while we were talking about like a bunch of political shit, like, oh, how is this like in certain religions and blah, 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 blah. And for some reason, there's this one dude sitting like 2 tables away from us, and like this, it's literally in like the direction where Charlotte lives. Yeah. And like when you go towards that direction, it's like heading towards west side. So like the areas, I don't want to sound racist or whatever, but it's it's super fucking ghetto. It gets blacker.
It's super fucking ghetto, and it's mad crime. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
I did not imply that, but okay.
There's mad crime. Like okay. Like let's not sugarcoat right now.
For the record, a black man said that.
I am black.
If you couldn't tell by his voice. Patrick's using code switching right now. But
hello everyone, I am an African American.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened. So like literally I just see out of the corner of my eye because like the dude is sitting like 2 tables across from us, and he gets up and he just gets up, puts a big ass smile on his face, and I was just like, okay, weird. So I go back to my friend, and we're having this whole discussion, and then out of nowhere I hear who I assume is the manager. This lady sounding super Hispanic, but she's like I think Egyptian maybe, I don't know. But then like I don't know if he wanted a refill or something. He was yelling about some shit, but then threatened to throw the cup of soda, and like the manager there was just like, yeah, what you want to do? What you doing? You think like the little cup is gonna go like all the like I was like oh no oh no, things are happening. And I'm just like, oh shit. Back to our conversation. Fuck. Because like she was like yelling at him, and then the motherfucker just didn't do shit. He just, I think, either left or just went back to sit down. No. He went back to sit down, and then my friend and I were just like, okay, let's go back to conversation in Spanish. And I was low key thinking that like, oh man, is there someone gonna stop us mid conversation because we're both speaking in Spanish? Even though like my Spanish isn't 100% good, so like I'll interchange with like a few English words there here and there or whatever. So like I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to make the assumption, but I was just like in the back of my head, I just always had the thought of like someone's gonna be like, hey, this is America, we speak English, get out of here, you dirty fucking immigrant. And I'm just like, hey, I was born it. Fuck off. My friend wasn't. Was she legal?
And even if she wasn't, fuck
off. I mean, because I also saw this other thing on Facebook too, where it's like, no, it was not on Facebook. It was a discussion with the same girl, like literally earlier during the week, where it was, should the United States of America have an official language?
No, there's too many fucking people here. Too many fucking different nationalities, like,
and there's so many languages.
Nationalities are all fucking American, but ethnicities. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and what's it called? There was a lot of like it was from a YouTube video because there was apparently like a mini documentary about I think it was in California. This one woman wanted to run for governor, but they denied her, or she was disqualified because she didn't have a high level of English proficiency. Mm-hmm. Like she had a heavy ass accent, and she didn't speak English all that great.
Okay, but what about her policies?
They were good, but
it's
apparently a law that you need to have.
She can't speak English very well, but she's a citizen.
Yeah.
Right. And America doesn't have an official language.
Yeah.
But she has policy. Okay, then what's the issue?
There was supposedly a law that's saying because she has low proficiency English, she can't run.
Okay, I mean if there's a law, then.
But it's.
I don't always agree with laws, but whatever.
Yeah. Plus, you know, because you're black.
Yeah, and also
insert racism jingle.
But I don't, law, legal doesn't necessarily equal moral
right,
for me. But yeah, no. I think okay, even that law, but I think if her policies were good, she still should have been allowed to run, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, let's throw a translator in there. Come on, how hard is that? Fuck.
I mean, what's it called? Even like countries like Ecuador and stuff, like whenever people are speaking, like whether at like a panel or like they're just doing like a regular show on like the small corner, there's why are you just digging through drawers?
I'm curious.
Fucking there would be like a sign language interpreter.
Okay.
And like so while they're going on, like for example, there's a channel Ecuavisa, so it's basically everything about Ecuador. So whenever they're talking about policies or fucking things in general, there's always a tiny little screen with someone translating in sign language, and I always thought that was pretty cool because like even concerts now are starting to do that. So it's like it's becoming more inclusive. So like deaf people can't hear the music or anything; they can feel the vibrations, but they're not going to understand like what they're saying. So then we have the sign language interpreters, and that's fucking dope.
That has to be fucking difficult. Keeping up with a song in goddamn sign language.
There was this video with I think it was Future.
Like, can you imagine like?
No, she was being hyped with the fucking sign language.
Oh shit!
It was fucking dope.
Like okay, because something like like Rat God or some shit. Like,
oh my god, I would love that. She's like
we're doing Naruto's at each other.
I was just flailing. Apologies to the deaf. Random cut. Here we go. And so yeah, I always thought something like that is pretty cool. Hold on, I think there's something I wanted to have your reaction to. Let me see. No. Oh, I mean, it's not what I was looking for, but if anything, a popular thing, XXL freshman, and I'm going to assume you don't know what that is.
No.
Okay, so around the summer, almost every year, there's a fucking thing where it's like, hey, touch my new PK, fucking kill you. So around every year, there's they basically get the most popular and most sought out for rappers of the time, and for example, this year includes people like Jid or JID, Stefflon Don, Ski Mask, the Slump God, fucking who else? I almost said X, but no, he was last year's, and he's dead. But there's also Lil Pump.
Oh boy.
And I don't know if we'll get copyrighted for it since it's literally just a cappella, but this is his freestyle. It's really short. Here we go. Here we go, Pat, just for you.
Oh. Piggy rain froze, piggy rain covered in gold. Two diamonds on my neck, think I might choke. How did these swim with your bitch on my eyes closed? Then I saw a hole bringing through the back door. Oh, I got 80,000 in my envelope. Ooh, I just got a Gucci and metal though. Then I got something with on federal. Ooh, look at my two-tone protect. I smash a hole and forget. I got a fridge on my neck. I'm smoking gas on the jet. Ooh, I love the flex. Ooh, blood 2 million in tootsies. Hey, I made it onto a groupie. Ooh, and you know my life a movie. Hey, I got 6 like Call of Duty. Ooh.
First of all, I wish I could hold that much money. First of all, wait.
It was the fucking money phone.
It's like, yo, can you just like throw the stack to me? Like, just throw me a stack, dog, please.
I just love how like.
Imagine they're all ones. Fucking.
I mean, it's fucking. It was just hilarious because like When I actually watched this, there's this producer I started following, this dude Mai, and
Valentine?
no, stop. And her name is Faye.
No, idiot.
Mai?
Yu-Gi-Oh. Fucking moron.
I don't fucking remember Yu-Gi-Oh! That shit was like fucking 10 plus years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember Yu-Gi-Oh either, but like, here we are.
Well, now we gotta use the heart of the cards.
Get the heart of the cards. Gotta get the heart of the cards. Gotta
Was that
get
a
the heart of the cards. No, that's fucking Get Your Head in the Game from High School Musical.
Yeah, I was like, this doesn't sound like your move. You don't remember that?
I remember the fucking. I make the joke on a daily basis. I make the joke on a daily basis. Hey, Pat, what time is it? It's time to duel.
I mean, it's not as bad as when you used to do the fucking John Cena meme every day.
Oh, God.
Fucking. Oh, my God. Speaking of, like, old shit, you randomly messaged me last night.
Oh!
About, that you listened to my fucking old
Lindsey Sterling rap.
When you like, as soon as it, like, cause it wasn't like a
You were on shift at the time, right?
No, I was at home.
You were home, okay.
Like I was supposed to be studying for my fucking thing today, which I didn't. But I hope I passed. Anyway, so I was just like fucking around on my laptop, and then I just get a random text message like, "You should remake the Lindsey Sterling rap," and I was just like, just watch it. That's why, like, I sent it in all caps. I was like, just watch it. And I was just like, why?
It's like, no, I'd seen it a few days ago. I meant to mention it to you, but I forgot. And I was like, oh yeah, Walter's Lindsey Sterling rap. Hey, do that shit again, but better because it was trash. But like,
yeah, because fucking me, I was just like, yo, I'm heartbroken. Hey, look, there's a contest, and for some reason I want to turn Crystallized into like a weird heartbroken song thing, and plus it fit with the cold-hearted theme that I wanted because she was in a glacier and shit. That's why there were a lot of ice puns in that fucking thing.
Were there?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We didn't mean the core of the glacier, even though I'm cold-hearted.
Okay.
Fucking 16-year-old me was like, yo, I'm about to go in. Like, okay, remember like that song that I was writing in fucking Atlantic City?
Yeah.
How like the first draft was like super wordy and it would fuck up the flow so much?
Yeah.
I learned from that. This was, I wrote a rap and was like, this shit dope, give a fuck about flow. Or like, I thought I had flow, and then I just fucking like, just did it. Cause, I don't, like, this is when I actually first started actually writing raps and shit.
Okay.
And like, that was always my problem. Like, my shit was always too wordy, and then I would like, rap it. It would fit in my head, but then when I actually did it, I couldn't keep up with the flow or like the tempo or something, especially because it's super fucking wordy. Like, you know, as like, for example, today's rap is like, fucking yo bitch, fucking da 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 da. Let's say like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Me, I would be like, yeah, I'm in the club, and then I'm gonna go to the State Farm and you're a dub. Or like some shit. Shit like that, and then like, I would be like, yeah, that sounded good. And like, it's funny because I recorded that back at Cryptic's place, if you remember Keyshawn.
Yeah.
That was in his apartment where I filmed that video.
Lord.
I filmed like 3 videos at his place.
Son.
Because I would record audio. I was super embarrassed. I would never record shit here. I would always just do it like at a friend's house. Or like if everyone was out, I'm like, oh man, I have like 3 hours by myself. Let's spend 2 of them shittily rapping to this fucking song. And it's funny because it was recorded on this same microphone.
Oh shit.
I just couldn't mix, and
You have history.
Yes, it has. I got it since I was 13. It's about to be... Why'd you flick it?
I wanted to...
Comes up on the caption.
Yeah, does it? Wait, let me see.
Stop. Bitch! Whether you do it behind it or in the front.
I see it. Okay, that's cool.
That's how sound works.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
What the fuck? Basic sound! But,
It doesn't take much to impress me.
apparently... Speaking of impressive, I got myself an Akai MPK Mini because I wanted this for the longest time. Because I was like, I want a piano on the go. And now I have it. So it's lit.
So you're gonna be like, at work in the back, and then inspiration takes you.
If it was dead and I had my laptop and everything, hell the fuck yes I would.
But now we're in the middle of a rush, and then you stop because the inspiration is striking you, and you turn around, start playing Mozart.
If I could play Mozart in a high stress situation, I need to be stressed out more often.
Nah, you played Mozart on one hand, making tacos with the other.
They're like, yo, what the fuck is he doing?
That's not Mozart.
That's why I just started doing a random melody. It's not like you're about to do Beethoven. You're like, dun 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 dun. I'm like, that's not Mozart. Dun 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 dun. Fucking.
Oh, so we had some homophobes coming to talk about that.
Yeah, that was actually another thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
So, okay. So it started with, it was Pride Day.
Yeah, it was Pride Day. Yeah, we're getting people from the Pride Parade. Well, then we get a bunch of
It was weird because, like, they didn't show up earlier, so I'm assuming it was after the whole parade and thing ended.
Probably it was probably after the parade. And so, a bunch of people start coming through, and then out of nowhere, there's a bunch of, like, people in shirts. Black family, white family, both of them in shirts. And they say a variety of, religious slogans, all of them ending with, like, some sort of, scripture.
Yeah.
With, like, with the epitaph.
Well, not all of them.
13.
Like the one that I noticed when you brought it to my attention was like this older black woman who like just said, "You need Jesus."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh.
No, the first one I saw was the usual the X sign, the red X.
Red X.
Like the circle and the cross, circle and the slash over pride, so like cancel pride.
Cancel pride.
Obey Jesus. Dead ass! Yo!
Okay, that reminds me. You know the fucking, like, you would see it everywhere. It's like this old ass obey sign, and it has like a person's face on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
No.
I just remember with obey with the face. Obey with the face. Or should I just type in obey face?
Well, I know what it is. I just don't know where it originated. That's what you mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's Andre the Giant.
Is it?
Apparently.
Huh. But yeah, and then there were like a bunch of other shirts.
Yeah, it's just street art.
One homeboy had a shirt that said, "This is what the patriarchy looks like," with some scripture at the bottom, and then you turn around, and on the back of his shirt is a woman's place is in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought it was women belong in the kitchen.
It was something along those lines.
And I was just like, oh, no!
Yeah, I saw that. That's what we go over. And I was like, yow! Yeah. And, so I see them, right?
Yeah.
And the whole time that they're there, I don't know. I mean, you're right next to me.
Yeah, you were blatantly screaming.
I love sex. Shit. Don't you just love sex with men, guys? And now you were going along with me. I hate
No, it's when he's like, hey, Walt, you want to stick your dick in me? It's like, no. No, I'm straight, dude. Like, I'm literally straight.
It's like, hey, don't you just love sex with men? I'm gonna go home and sin, because one guy's shirt said, go forth and sin no more. So I was like, I'm gonna go home and sin. I can't wait to sin later. Oh man, sin is gonna be so much fun in hell.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, Pat, shut the fuck up.
And I just want to be obnoxious. Like, if we weren't busy, I probably would have been more obnoxious.
No, but that's when we started getting busy.
Yeah, that's when we started getting busy. But like, if we had been like free, I probably would have been wilder. Like,
I know. You would have gotten up to them in their face like, I masturbate to gay penises.
I don't know. I'd have found some way. Like, I wouldn't have said anything directly to them. Yeah. But I've like probably sat right next to them and like, I don't know, pretending to have a phone conversation with like a fictional boyfriend of mine or some shit.
Are you gonna be like just your voice, but you're saying gay things, or are you gonna intentionally add a lisp to it?
I'm not gonna add a lisp. Fuck you.
To make it worse on the like.
It's like, hey babe, what's up? How you doing? You got that schlong waiting for me when I get home? That's right. Gotta make it obvious that that's
like,
a dude.
Oh, no.
Gotta make it obvious that it's a dude on the other end of the line. All right, man. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, I can't wait for
you. Yeah, that man to everything. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't wait for you later.
The man that dicks me
Love
down
you,
every
buddy.
night.
Love you, Chris.
Then your Chris calls you. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you? Stop! You're ruining things with my girlfriend.
And then I never got to learn what the argument is about. But as they left either because of or during. Like, I'm not sure if they were leaving the argument.
Yeah, I don't know who started it.
Basically, they got in an argument with two people who'd obviously just come from the Pride. They had
who literally had Pride written all over them.
Yeah, and
they literally had Pride written.
I'm not sure who started the argument. I'm like, I wish I knew, But like, I was just like, you guys go.
I mean, I think it'd be safe to assume the super Christians would have started it.
I mean, you know, it could have gone either way because, you know, they could be fucking cowards and not, you know, actually do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the, two pride people were just like, hey, fuck you guys. So, could have gone either way for me. So.
You saying that they're not confrontational reminds me of this quote that I just heard from Mackenzie Stith's Snapchat when I was waiting for you to come over. I hope it's still up because when I was watching it, it was like, 23 hours old. So I'm just like, please. But, Hey, there you go, laptop. Don't do that, you fucking dick. You fucking schmorgy board. You fucking... I got scared. Don't touch my fucking thing. I'll kill you.
Oh, okay.
I'll kill you.
Okay, police, you heard that. Walter's gonna murder me.
Figuratively. You didn't let me finish my sentence!
For some reason, like, I don't know, 10 SWAT officers bash the door down.
You actually swat me for something. I was like, no! It's gone.
It's gone?
No, but it was her listening to a podcast. I forget who, but it was this dude who's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get angry at this certain thing and then not do anything about it, and then I'll be angry that I didn't do anything about it. Then I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna still be angry about it, but then I know that I'm not gonna do anything about it, so I'm gonna then get mad at myself for still not doing anything, and then it's gonna happen the day after that, and you know what? I'm still not gonna do anything about it. So, like, that would just remind me of if they were, like, actually cowardly.
Yeah.
And, like, just like, you know what? Gay people get me riled up, not say anything, and I'm going to be mad about it.
And then, our coworker kind of pissed me off.
Which one? Beep. I don't know if I'll censor him, but okay.
Go on, because I'm talking shit now.
Maybe.
You never censored him before. Let's go, son!
True.
When basically... Sorry, there are sounds outside.
Yeah.
When basically first off, did they start, like, you know, he asked one of our new female coworkers, hey, if a guy buys you a drink at a bar, are you obligated? Do you have the right to turn him to curve him later?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait, hold up, yes, what? What kind of dumb question is that? What do you mean I have the right to curve you any fucking time I want, nigga? What?
Yeah.
Like, but he spent money on you. No one asked him to spend money on me.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, yeah, he kept trying to justify whatever. I was like, all right. Then, for some reason, it moved on to, you know, homosexuality. Because the girl who he's talking to has a girlfriend.
Gay.
She's gay, yeah.
She's gay!
Yeah. And so he starts, you know, so he's like, he's the kind of homophobe where it's like, yeah, you guys, yeah, okay, like, I can't judge you, but, like,
I'm gonna judge you.
I can't judge you, but God will judge you. So I'll accept your existence, but you know, the holy supreme being that I love and adore and worship is gonna have you tortured for the rest of eternity. As long as I'm not judging you, that's fine.
He's not super attached to his religion.
Still, it's enough to be like, yeah, but you know, in my religion, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So, So he straight up said, you know, homosexuality is unnatural, man.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, you.
And then he was like, you know, like, I have a gay friend. He's like, and my gay friend hates pride because he doesn't like homosexuality being shoved in your face. I'm like, pride is a celebration of like the fact that you know persecution and the years of shit that they had to go through.
And also celebrates when y'all actually got rights.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, pride isn't just them shoving their shit in your face. Pride is a...
I mean, there are certain people who are super out and about of it.
I mean...
Like, and it can be, at least in my opinion, obnoxious to an extent. But
I mean, then
that goes for like anything and everything regarding culture.
Because he was like, oh, yeah, the flamboyant shit. I'm like, yeah, the West Indian Day Parade is fucking flamboyant. Like, you see skimpy outfits there.
No, not even like skimpy. I mean, like, people being just overtly, like, obnoxious. It's like, yeah, you're celebrating all this stuff, but, like, to, like, let's say...
I mean, I don't think it's a big enough of an issue for me to be like, oh, no, this one gay guy was really annoying.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying just gay. I mean, like, pride of any kind. Like, you can go to any fucking event specifically for, like, let's say, like, country pride parades and stuff. And, like, there's going to be people who, like, are so prideful that they'll just run around and, like, scream in your face. Like, I remember, to bring it back to pride, like, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, I actually stopped by, like, towards the end of, one of the pride things, parade passing by where my grandfather used to work. And there were like some people like they were being flamboyant, they were being loud. And I was like, all right, this is cool, this is interesting, because I've never actually been to like Pride stuff. So I was like, all right, this is cool. And then like I saw a couple other people. They were like, ah! I was like, okay, why are you screaming?
I mean, let them scream. Fuck, man.
Yeah. But that was also like my like first time. I'm like, why are you guys screaming? Stop!
I'm like, if you're not ready for, in my opinion, if you're not ready for a good loud time, don't go. Like,
well, I didn't know what I was in for. I was just like, hey, look, Pride stuff. Let's look at it. I mean, it was interesting because like, there was this one dude who was like, he was like super buff, and then like he just randomly started doing splits, and I was like, whoa, fuck, you are flexible, buff as shit. And like there were all these like performances, and I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. This is fucking lit. But then again, like loud shit in general usually isn't my thing. I think that's also why like even like the rave puts me off a bit. I just wanted to like I guess get out of my bubble.
Gotcha.
So I was like, let's get out of my comfort zone. I mean, I feel like if I go next year like the Anime Next and shit to bring it back for the fucking umpteenth time, I'll consider going to the rave.
Okay.
It just sucks. Like what we kept saying is like it's just couples everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, who's depressed and single? Or single, let's dance.
And also has low standards, because me. But
yeah, and so shit like that, I don't fucking know.
I mean, and also I do have an issue with all white Pride celebrations.
Like what? Fucking St. Patrick's Day?
No. I mean when I say Pride, I mean like. Okay, when I say Pride, I specifically refer to
gay pride.
Gay pride, or LGBT Pride, whatever. Blah blah. Because yeah, like it's been something that was going around recently, where it's like, hey, like one of my like most of my black queer friends is like, hey, don't invite me to your Pride event if it's gonna be like 99.999% white people, because like when Pride was started by a black trans sex worker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so the issue is like, even in the whole LGBT community, there's an issue in terms of like who gets represented the most, because it's like.
It's mostly gay.
It's mostly gay. It's mostly gay white men.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly gay white men who are going to be who tend to be the face of the LGBT community, with like trans people being all the way in the back.
Yeah.
And then as you get into more, like asexual blah blah, and the gender fluid and blah, it gets more, alien the more you get in there, and like more people, like less people willing to talk about it and blah blah blah. So for a while it tends to be like, hey, it's the main front is going to be white gay men. It's like, hey, we need to, work on broadening it.
But it's also like the stereotype of gay men, where it's the super flamboyant lisp. I feel like they're mostly like whenever people mention gay, that's like the first thing that they think of is like this white dude, super flamboyant, might wear what's considered women's clothing or what is usually worn by women, has a lisp, and it basically. I don't want to say it's a woman in drag, but is like something around those lines.
Basically, yeah. That's basically the image that comes to mind, or even not in drag per se, but just like in really effeminate style clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like even one of our other coworkers who's older was going on about how like, oh yeah, Jaden Smith's gay. I'm not sure.
Yeah. When she said that, I was like, yeah, I don't think he's gay.
I mean,
because he wore women's clothes. He's definitely like, okay, if that's your only source of confirmation, then yeah, I can put on a dress.
Because like what the other night too, she was.
I mean, okay, I'm questionable sexuality, so I don't confirm anything. So I was like, yeah, I can put on a dress, and like I'm like, wait, Pat, we don't know where you are yet.
I think it was there was a rapper who wore a dress on their album art, and it was like this whole thing. They're like, oh, is he gay or whatever? I think it was either YG or Young Thug, one of them, and. It turns out it was just like, no, I'm just doing it for the fucking shock value. So let's see. Is Jaden Smith gay? It's just a picture of Will Smith, like, no!
I mean, like, I'm mostly, like, if he is good for him, if not,
I don't care either way.
Yeah, if not, then, like, okay, I called it. She's just saying, this chick was just saying he's gay because he dressed a certain way.
The first thing that came up is an article that came up back in March. Let's see. Jaden Smith. Come on, give me Jaden. Jaden Smith has defended his right to wear a dress, hitting out at those, who have criticized his fashion choices. Wait, if I want to wear a dress, then I will, and that will set the new wave. Jaden Smith #icon. Get it? It's a reference to his fucking song and album. I don't see men clothes and woman clothes. Okay, so he's just like, fucking, I want to wear dresses. Doesn't say that he's gay or not.
Yeah, I have a cousin who's like extremely straight, and you know, he's dressed like Sailor Moon before.
As like cosplay wise.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Well, that's also cosplay.
But no, he does it for joke. Like he does it for the sake of the gag, because like he's like I'm not gonna cross, because he's built too, and so he's like I'm gonna I crossplay purely for like the imagery of a built black dude dressed like Sailor Moon.
I mean,
see if I can find him right now.
Yeah, and like the other night last night she was also going about how Cardi B was a hoe, and like she got secretly pregnant. And she's a hoe. She's a thought because she was a dancer, stripper beforehand.
So she's anti-sex worker too. That's nice.
And I was just like, what's it called? Even Rose and I were just like, yo, so like, no, just because she took her clothes. I don't know if that's getting caught on the audio, but there was I think fire truck just passing by. There was also what's it called? Just because you dance and take your clothes off doesn't make you a hoe. That's just your job. Just like how our job is to make food for people. It's just something that you do. Mind you, it's very looked down upon because like strippers and go-go dancing is usually looked down
because of archaic ideals of sexuality.
Yeah. But let's say if there is a woman who does have sex with men after the striptease, I feel like that's on them. And you can judge them however they want to. I see it as if like they just wanted extra money for that night or from that customer. Or maybe she just wanted dick. Who knows? This fucking grin. I love that it's a side-by-side picture of like him and a fucking
No, he said get you a man who can do both.
Boy. But yeah. So shit like that, like, cause I even brought up, I was asking Rose's opinion when she was at this Hispanic or Latin Music Award thing, and it's when she was still pregnant.
Yeah. And
she was on stage performing with Ozuna, who I fucking don't like. And she was like twerking. Yeah. And I didn't know how to feel about it because she's pregnant.
Okay.
No, because like
the baby can't see her twerk.
No, not that. I've just never seen a woman pregnant like she about to pop, and then she just starts twerking. I was like, oh shit, good for Cardi though.
It ain't gonna kill the baby, like let the chick twerk, like.
Yeah.
But I also definitely don't approve of bashing sex workers. I fully approve. Like, okay, I remember coming across this one poster was like, hey, if you think sex workers sell their bodies, but you don't think the same of coal miners, then you really just have like really, really archaic views upon sexuality. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, if you're a coal miner, you're down there, you're working, you're using your body for labor, for profit. Yeah.
And like back then, and like also all the risk from asbestos and all that.
Yeah, and also sex workers are often in a dangerous position, as are coal miners. Yeah, which is more dangerous. I'm not going to try and make a debate. I don't fucking know. Yeah, but yeah. So it's I don't approve of bashing sex workers. Oh, she was a hoe. Yeah, I just never felt weird about that chick. But
I mean, because like at least my views on sexuality have changed over the course of let's say from high school.
You used to be super judgmental.
I know. That's why my philosophy on it now is like, love who you love, fuck who you fuck, as long as no one's getting like hurt at the end of the day and everything is consensual. And even then, like with what's it called? If a girl or a guy wants to fucking like sell their body for money, hey, that's on them.
Yeah, man. Listen, if I can make money off of like showing off my dick and like swinging that shit around and showing off the abs I don't have, then boy.
I mean, there probably is a crowd for that. Because like I remember I was jokingly like, yo, I should work for a strip club, but I need to get buff first. But then the only people that would like give me money are probably middle-aged women.
Getting money.
If not really horny gay men.
You think sex workers are attracted to half the people they do transactions?
Of course they're not.
No, they're fucking not.
I want to be attracted to my customers. I want to dance for pretty.
That's the trade-off, nigga? Fuck
No, I want to dance for a pretty lady who makes $65 million a year.
Boy, and said I would have. Nigga said I want a sugar mama. That's it.
I mean, I do though.
Yeah, same.
We were legit talking about that shit at work yesterday. Where the girl that we were just talking about who has a girlfriend. I forget what the main topic was, but we eventually got around to talking about sugar mamas. I was like, yo, I fucking want one. A woman that's like not necessarily take care of me, but like she's willing to give me money, and I don't necessarily have to fuck her. It's lit. Like I just gotta be there, and if she wants some cuddles, and I might have to cook her a few meals.
Word, yo,
I'm down.
Yo, she paying my way through college that I'm not going to. Like, what's good?
Even then, I got my own studio in the works.
Yeah, we're like, yo, what's up? Like,
she's like, I just want you to love me. Alright.
Yo,
I got you.
Let your low self-esteem send me some money.
Now marry me.
I ain't cool.
You hesitated. You're like, okay. So if like a grandma like in her fucking 80s were to come up to you right the fuck now and be like, I want to give you my last $5 million because I have 3.5 years with 2 months left to live.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Boom.
I
boom.
need to be fucked every 3 hours.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Give me Saturdays and Sundays off. We got a deal. Boom.
You quit Taco Bell to fuck her for every 3 hours.
Hell yeah. Boom.
How does a fat man like you have so much fucking stamina?
It's power of money, baby.
Oh
Also, I took your first payment and got myself a gastric bypass.
Boy! And I got myself liposuction.
And threw in some fake abs, and some energy drinks would be good. Let's get
My nigga.
boom.
I wanted the fat man. This isn't the man I married.
We going to surgery to get all that fat back in here.
My god.
Just go back to life.
You're a fucking stick.
That's not how it works.
It's like they literally suck all the fat out of you.
Nah, just like, yo,
Flip the switch. Put it in reverse. It's like, hey, Pat, you're obese again. You're like, oh man, I just got used to eating kale sandwiches and fucking juicing.
All right, but too bad. My old lady give me mad money. Let's go. Boom. So I'm gonna break this chair.
I know. The fact that you haven't actually surprises me. Fucking yeah. So shit like that. I was just like, no. Don't bash sex workers. But I want me a sugar mama. Let me a little old lady be like, yo, what's Gucci? Come take care of me. And I'll pay you in exchange.
You weren't.
I mean, like, what's it called? There's one girl that I've known since high school. I was watching her snap, like, before you came over. And she was just like, I thought this job was going to be weird, but hey, doesn't hurt to sit here for a few hours and just answer calls for $15 an hour. And I was like, give it to me, please.
What?
Yeah. Boy. So I'm assuming she's just doing like a secretary job.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I was just like, come on, give me that shit, please. But, yeah. So, fucking older women.
Boom. Yeah, fuck this chair. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, that's a good place to stop. We just fuck older women.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, pal, what's your socials?
My social, Diamond Quality Cosplay on Instagram and Facebook. What's good?
And you can find me almost anywhere at Pink Carpets, if not Pink Carpets Music.
Pink Carpets Music!
And Charlotte.